Hello and welcome everybody to more Trails in the Sky the Third. We are now on to chapter 4, I think. Yes. We're on to chapter 4. This door I think is openable. Sorry, I just bonked my mic. I'm the worst. By Zin. So I'm gonna start off with that. You know, I like to do the doors as I get the characters, and I think they go together. So, bring the man who talks with his fist. Only then shall the door open. Definitely for Zin. I haven't altered a lot of the characters. Like, whatever they come with, I alter them, like, right before boss fights. Because I'm like, oh no, I actually want them to be this way. And then I leave them like that. Kloe's on track to be a bad bitch again. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. I see. I sort of expected it would be only a matter of time before you return to the public. Your mind has been up then. Afraid so. May the guys over there take care of everything without me long enough. Culinary breaks his duty to his peers in society, I guess. Well, I suppose when you put it that way, I do wish you could stay a while longer, but that's your decision. I'll respect it. So when you're planning on returning? Well, there's no point in lingering here any longer than I have to now. I made up my mind to leave. So honestly, I was thinking about tomorrow. Think I could ask you to arrange a ticket to Calvert for me? Well, certainly. Are you not planning to go and visit Kilika first, though? I would have thought you'd want to. That was part of the original plan. But she wouldn't have any of that. Surprise, surprise. Her stance is, if you're going to waste time coming to see me, you should go back to Calvert earlier and get some work done. Very well then. That's like a position you'll be able to talk her out of. It's no big deal, though. I mean, it's not like we'll ever see each other again. I suppose that's very true. I'm not sure there's anything in Zamara that could keep you two apart forever. Huh. Feels like that to me sometimes, too. Well, regardless, I won't keep you any longer. So that's one ticket to Calvert for tomorrow coming right up. Sorry, let me just get this. Yes, this Grant's bench of the racer yard. Ah, yes. Yes. He's here as we speak, actually. Zin? Something up? It's Ambassador Cochrane at the Calvarian Embassy. She'd like to invite you on a hot springs trip. What? I've never seen Zin run much. 2 days later. Oh, it's Kilika. This place sure bring up memories. The atmosphere is so relaxing. It certainly is. Maybe because it feels so similar to our hometown. Still, Ambassador Cochrane had me going for a while. When I first heard of this whole trip, I thought it was just going to be the two of us out here. Oh my, you look almost disappointed that I wasn't. I'd be happy to take my leave from getting in the way of your dream date with her. I'm good, thanks. She doesn't want to see as potential partner. Besides, it's you she wants to talk to, not me. This meeting might as well not be happening if you're not here. It never takes much to put you on the defensive, does it? It's beyond you to just play along a little. Ugh. You just can't help but mess with people, can you? With you in charge of this ice cut, I'm amazed it still has any bracers left. Correction, I cannot help but mess with you. I don't do this with anyone else. Would you be happy if that were true? Hell no! Ah, you arrived. I don't like Ambassador Cochrane. I don't like either of the bastards, to be honest. All these political bitches suck, just like in real life. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Ambassador. Thank you for inviting us here today. Something the matter, Zin? You seem oddly flustered. Me? I'm just fine. You're imagining things. Who could blame him, Ambassador? After all, he's a man on a hot spring trip with two beautiful women. That's hardly a recipe for a calm and composed mind, is it? Knock it off, Kilika. I suppose not. If I were a little younger, I doubt I'd be able to keep my hands up in myself. Alright, I suppose enough joking around. We should get to our dinner. Mrs. Smile is going to be making tonight's food by herself by the sounds of it. This serious discussion can wait till we have to find that. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Likewise. I don't love the voice I gave Kilika, but I really can't give her another voice because there's just nothing that sounds like I just can't do a voice that I can imagine. I can't really do any voices. I'm sure you'll hear, you've been with me long enough by now to know that. Assuming you've watched all my other videos of this series. Says to be a new intelligence agency set up in Calvert, huh? That's right. It has to be known as the Rocksmith Agency, and as the name suggests, it's going to be an organization that answers directly to the president. Really now? I see. I presume that is so the Parliament can't have any influence over its operations. Correct. Perhaps this new agency's biggest advantage is that it's separate from all its issues and vices. Last time we used an organization like this suffering from Parliament's failures to make a prompt decision on general aptitude, or being run in the same opaque and shady manner by a privileged few. Doesn't sound like a good idea, I'll admit. I'm never going to be able to compare the empires of such division or liberals' old one if Parliament's at all involved. Quite. It's already difficult enough to get anything done in a nation with such a lack of unity. I guess that's just a bit of countries that take out immigrants by the truckload, though. Honestly, I think the thing that surprised me the most is the president actually being proactive for once. He's always struck me as a real conservative type, so this is the kind of thing I thought you'd go for. That said, given the state of the Republic right now, it's hardly surprising that he would choose to act this way. Outside the country, we've got a threat of rapidly expanding a Barbarian empire, while within we have terrorists and extremists. To make matters worse, we have the enigmatic society on the loose. Evidently, something has to be done, and I think he knows that as well as anyone. Indeed, in the times ahead of us, we're going to need to be able to respond flexibly to a variety of new and unforeseen threats. Alright, I think I'll make an introduction. The matter has gone on long enough. It's about time I get to the point. Oh yeah, you've got something you specifically talked to Kilika about, right? So what position of agency are you here to offer me? What? I love a sharp mind, Kilika. Your instincts are, of course, dead on. We think your talents would make you perfectly suited to join the agency and are eager for you to be part of it. That's why you'll be offered the position of division chief should you decide to join. That's something President Rocksmith has proposed himself. Wow. Well, you being the one to release the Kilika anyway? That's a fair question, I suppose. Ordinarily, this would be a scap's work, but I've known the president on a personal level for quite some time now. So he took it upon himself to ask me to come to you personally. That makes sense. So what's his reason for wanting me? Surely you know that without asking? Or do you want me to hear it said? Anyways, naturally, your masterclass Tato skills are one reason for you being selected as the president. But above all, he wants for the exceptional analytical information handling billings you've shown in position in the guild. They're just what the new agency is going to require for it to succeed. Well, I can't say this doesn't all make sense to me. I'm more dumbfounded you'd attempt to steal a cable in the guild right in front of an active bracer like this. That takes some nerve. Well, I do think rather highly of you. I thought you'd be able to mediate without letting such trivial matters cloud your judgment. Still, what do you think, Kilika? I'm not asking for an answer immediately, but I'd like to know what's going on through your mind. Well, it's certainly an interesting proposal. At the same time, I'm not sure I have any reason to accept it. But you have no reason to refuse it either. Am I right? Well, it's rare that you find it difficult to make quick judgments with such a big decision make. I can't very well follow you. I won't rush you. Take a night to think long and hard about it. It was so you could do that. It was so you could do so that I booked a room here tonight. That is a horrible sentence I can't say. Basically, I booked a room tonight for that. I'll ask for an answer again tomorrow. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Of course. Oh, and one more thing before I depart. If you ask me, Rain Musician is some good reception just isn't going to let you use your abilities to the fullest. Well, pleasant night to you both. You're out rather fast. Have you finished your bath already? Fast? Seriously? I was in there for an hour. Oh. Man, it's often I see you looking this deep in thought. Suppose you don't. I feel like I'm one step away from making a decision, but just need one last push to take it. Ah, right. Music. Change. Still, being like this with you really takes me back. Hard to believe it's been 6 years now since Master Ryuga's passing. Sounds like you want to well have a journey between them and join the guild too. You could say that. Going on a journey makes it sound like something I did deliberately, though. In reality, it wasn't quite as organized as that. I simply drifted from place to place before ending up being drawn to one point where I settled. Much on the way, a leaf that fell from a tree ends up floating down a river. Were you able to find the answer you mentioned a while back? No, I still have not. Still, I do feel as though I found a conclusion of sorts. What's that supposed to mean? Say, Zin, why do you think I chose to take on a non-combat position like guild receptionist to begin with? Because you don't want to follow the same path as idiots like me and Walter? I wouldn't follow either if I were in your shoes. Dude, what? You want attention? My cat's in her screamy phase, so I'm so sorry you have to listen to me deal with that. And you probably have to listen to her yelling to herself in the background for no reason. Not quite, although I'm not going to deny that the two of you are idiots. Hey, that was one part I did want you to deny. I want to find the meaning of the living fist ideology my father advocated. I still that being able to better oneself through combat while your point is the same is a good thing in itself. As a warrior, it's probably close to the ideal way. Still, I can't help but wonder why the ideology has to be based around the premise of fighting. I can still understand the significance of living and dying as a warrior. I can also understand one who lived that way would have no regrets when the time to pass away came. The thing has changed with me in that regard since the days we trained together. Yet, with father dead and Walter gone, I can't help but wonder whether there was some way to make use of the living fist without having to fight. That's when I started roaming the continent in search of one. As I roamed, I found myself face to face with countless conflicts and acts of violence, and I felt powerless every time I did. That's how I came to encounter Liberal's Guild. They had arrived to quell one of those conflicts, something about their ideology, putting the safety of civilians over all else. Made me feel that perhaps working under them may give me my answer. So that's what led me to start working for the Guild. But even then, I wasn't able to run over him fighting completely. The nature of humanity means that as long as we exist, conflict will never cease. So what's important is not blindly preaching idealism, but preaching ideals by keeping a firm eye on the reality of how to quell conflict. Master Ryuga's words have never left me, nor have they left me. But all the same, I've been looking away from reality all this time. Oh, come on now. You know, fool, that's not actually true. When he says reality, he's not saying fighting is the be-all, end-all of quelling conflict. That's not what I'm trying to say. All these years, I haven't been trying to walk on my own 2 feet. Not at all. I've I've just been using trying to find a new way to live my father's living fist ideology as an excuse to stand still, all while indulging myself in the comfortable environment the guild gave me. In that sense, I must be the biggest failure of father's students. I might not agree with the path Waddle took, but he, like you, has showed his own path and started walking forward along it. You two have been facing up to the living fist ideal of fathers and slowly reaching your own conclusions on it. In your own ways, you've been able to face up to reality, and I haven't. I've been standing still the whole time. That's the biggest load of crock I've ever heard. You've been walking forward just like we have. In what way? It's just the path you've been walking has been one for others rather than yourself. That river you think you've been helplessly driven into, you actually building a bridge so others can easily cross it behind you. When the road is hard, you soften the ground so your fellow guildmates can have an easy trek. There's no shame in your way of the living fist. Is this true as mine and Walter's? You're trying to comfort me. Ugh, sorry for not having a way with words. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is this is, as a person, you're way too strong and way too serious. And at times, it's like those two things just end up restricting and stopping you from seeing things you otherwise could. So try and relax a little, right? Just a little. If you do, I bet you'll start seeing things you couldn't see before. Say, Zin. What is it? Would you be happy if I returned to Calvard? Oh, what brought that on? It doesn't matter. Just answer the question. Okay. If I had to pick, I guess I'd rather you be back home, yeah. Why do you ask? Oh, no reason. I decided I'm going to accept the president's proposal. What? Just because of what I said? Don't misunderstand me. I want to sing on a reason to bring this journey to an end, as well as a place to make better use of my skills. Oh. That was the best night sleep I've had in some time. I hope that you enjoyed your stay here as well. I know I did. I'm feeling very relished. Thank you. Relished. She's not relish. Refreshed enough to feel ready to take on a new position and a new environment even. Then, I would like to accept your offer. However, I have one condition for doing so. Oh, name it. While I'm willing to join the President's agency, I'm not willing to stop living in line with my own beliefs. As such, if you should feel slightest about how the agency itself is being run, I'll do everything in my power to correct it from the inside, using any means at my disposal. If he still wants my membership after hearing as much, please let him know that I accept his offer. Oh, that won't be a problem at all. I think you may well be encouraging you to take the reins. I believe you chose you expecting to fulfill the role should it be deemed necessary. After all, you've experienced in the guild, an organization has managed to remain neutral and independent all this time. That's no mean feat. I won't be so sure about that. Also, I need to get things ready for my successor, so I won't be able to return to Calvert for 2 or 3 months. As such, I won't be able to start work until then. That's perfectly understandable. Well, I look forward to meeting you again in the Republic. Likewise. Something on your mind? Oh, I was just thinking about what you said back there. You said you'll need 2 or 3 months to get everything ready for your successor, right? Yes, I did. What of it? Well, I guess it's pretty busy when Calvert into it. It doesn't sound as though there's anything so urgent need to be there now. So I was thinking, maybe I could stay here for the next few months while you get things started before I head back. You can't be serious. There's no reason why you should stay around here and live with me. Go back to Calvert. You have to be so cold. It's me, you know. What's the truth? We're just spending enough time together whether we like it or not after I'm home. You don't need to go out of your way to make more now. Well, you win. There's no need to rush things. Zin? What are you standing there for? Sorry. You can say that before starting to walk off on your own, though. They have an interesting dynamic. That's going straight to Kloe. I want you guys to know that. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any more doors. If not, then I'll meet you at the next plane. Okay, so I think this is another Zin one, so I'm gonna try it. It says, bring me the fist of steel which nothing in this world can move. So, okay, let me open it. So it's probably more Zin stuff. It kind of bothers me that the sun's missing, like, I guess it's supposed to be chipped, but whatever. Oh shit, I should have brought a Taylor team with me. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Ah, good day to you all. Place your bets in his arena where history is strong as with a gathered and eagerly wait new challenges. Tell you what, opportunity to be those challenges. Do what you can to emerge victorious. If I must warn you, however, this is a match like no other. Only the best may compete. The rules are simple. First, the 4 of you will form one team and summon the arena. The area team will face up against 3 other ones after another, with no breaks in between. For the rest, I'm sure you'll pick up as you go. What do you say? Would you be interested in joining us? Splendid. Do I follow me? This is not the good team for it, but I have to have Zin. What is this? I forget that Sundars are mini games and it catches me off guard every time. Why does Lowell look like that? Oh my god, Joshua's so ugly. Reagan kind of looks the same. They did Low and Joshua. Feel the sting of the Swordmaster's blade. Okay. In this game, you'll compete against 3 teams on 3 ends. You must beat all of them to win, losing in the battles and using the tournament hall. At the end of each round, your HP each of you fully started. CP won't be. It's fine. Do I get to pick, or is it just gonna hand me like people to deal with? And is people the way I have them, or people the way they're preset? Is that the movie? Oh, I've been waiting for it. Tonight, 40 worlds will be stepping up the plate and challenging the normal arena. Let's get ready to introducing a fierce fighter, shall we? In the blue corner, we're led by Father Kevin Ground, the stepping towards Grasso. Standing against them in the red corner, we have the mysterious team Men in Black. Let the first round begin! Step on, ready your weapons. I should have really brought a different group, but this isn't the worst it could be, that's for sure. Because I have a good healer here, I have a good magic, and still healing with Kloe. I have good damage with Joshua, and Zin does alright damage. I know he's good, but like, I don't know, you know?
Let's end this.
The cat's extra. I'm telling you. Let's keep up this momentum. First, allow me to be fighting the second round. The blue corner, led by Father Graham, the Septuagint Church Growsitter. Sitting against in the red corner, we have the adorable but deadly Team Creepy Sheep. Creepy Sheepy, I would like more. Anyways, next round.
Move out.
Okay, Zin got down at one point, but it wasn't that bad. It was really annoying. I spoke with Joshua twice that round. The second time, they got to take like 3 turns. Wild. But then I could S-break with Kloe and Kevin, and it was fine. The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. Okay, we have archaisms. Oh, it's Gilbert. The moment is upon us last. It's time for the final round to begin. Well, I changed your major victors last time. You had to wait long to find out. Well, let me introduce our final teams. We have Kevin Brown, blah, blah, and the right we have the Ouroboros Filler Team Gilbert. Step out and ready your weapons. Why is this host still here? Ready? Fight! Okay, did that. That still wasn't that hard. The second round was technically the hardest, I feel like. Only because I did die in the second round. Match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. They've done it. Father Graham's team has conquered the normal arena? Roster arena? I didn't get to see that. I missed it. Congratulations on your victory. To show you matches we're trying to watch. For their small token of appreciation. Physical. Okay. Now we're in the race to challenge the hard arena. You can find an invitation in order to do so, however. Okay, so that was an easy, a normal arena, and then there's a harder one. What do I need to challenge the harder one? Entering there was a required item. We heading out to the 4th plane. So I just have. Oh, okay. It's not for some reason. Whoever you leave on last, it shows them. I just want to point this out really fast. Am I to assume that Olivier is not wearing pants here? Y'all are seeing this right at the bottom of the screen. I mean, I don't know if that robe's enough, Olivier. I always think that's funny though, when it shows the wrong person. Okay. Anyways, let's go fucking move on. Just go back up. Oh, it's just there. Don't just auto pull me up. And here's just the next plane. It's not the pattern will change up now, so yeah, we won't know what kind of place it's gonna be until we step inside though. Wherever we end up, I imagine there'll be plenty of strange fiends waiting for us. Had to be sure we're ready before moving on. Thanks. Entrance exam rolls. Oh, is that just for the thing I just got? Glowing. Oh, that has to be it. And proof of that door I just said I couldn't. There's a door I just want to do, but I couldn't. Glowing white radiance and oh. Okay, we're gonna stay with that. I'm not gonna do that right this second. I'm gonna go through the floor because we're here. I feel like it has to be Kloe because she's the only one who goes to school. Where are we now? Oh, is this where they train? This looks like where Anne Lace and Estelle train. No, I've been before, judging from where I'm standing. Oh my. Yeah, it is. What a beautiful view. Wow, this is a lot prettier than the last plane at least. I'm supposed to know the real place is recreated here in Phantasma, just like the capital was. Most likely, yeah. Just where is it though? Somewhere in Liberal? I doubt it. It's not familiar to me at all. My best guess would be somewhere along the Crow Mountains, but the air suggests otherwise. Oh. Huh? What's the Bracer Guild emblem doing here? Looks like this really isn't a place that exists in Liberal. If I'm aware, there aren't any guild facilities like this anywhere in the country. This doesn't matter easy enough. There's recreational place in another country. Would you look at that? The answer's right on us the whole time. It was? Yeah, Leloch. This is Leloch Training Center? I know that name. Wasn't it the training camp we still went to a while back? You know, last year with Ann Lace? That's the one at the Guild-owned facility located in Lamont State. I've never been there myself, though. I've only heard about it from Estelle. That leaves us another problem to solve. Lamont State's a fairly significant distance away from Liberal, after all. Yeah, it is. It's farther away than both Airborne and Cabot. But you know, we might not have a clue how a place in Lamont ended up being created here or why. But if enemies did, they must have a reason for doing so, right? Knew you'd catch on. Squeak, squeak. That sounded like. We got company, guys. What are those? Look at the little fucking werewolf things. Oh no. I should have known Pose would show up eventually. Do I get Estelle now, though? Because this is where you would find Estelle. Unless they're going to hand me Ann Lace. And Cher didn't train here. It would be wrong if they don't hand me Estelle right now. I just want to see Estelle and Joshua together. It makes my heart break when they're not together. Although I'm sure realistically, I'm sure that she's not. You know, there hasn't been any time passing in her head, so she probably doesn't really care. Hasn't time passing in his head, though. I suppose Beast might be that for those things. This is probably what your next destination of the Path of Beast is referring to. Another mystery solved. Watch out, there's a lot of them. This could get ugly. You know, they look like they're in like little like felt costumes. Also, I'm not even speeding it up. This is sped up. Those things are just fucking twitching. Anyways. They're retreating. Huh. Planning to fight another day, huh? Oh, wait. But wasn't this... No. They're smart little devils. Devils do seem a lot more intelligent than your average monster. You have to make me wonder what these are, another kind of impossible fiend like the rest. I'm with you. I can't pretend to be an expert on the monsters of Lamont, but I'm pretty sure they're not this smart. I think that's what it said. Looks like this plane's going to pose a real challenge. Here she comes. You have done well to come this far. On this plane, there are 3 ordeals to overcome. If you overcome them all, the next path will open. Take this. A map of Leloch. Be forewarned. The Lord of Phantasma's goal is your death. Well, she shouldn't stick around for long. She probably got a little power left out, so it would have shown her stuff to us. So it seems it must be frustrating for her to deal with. Such as a useful gift. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I looked this up and it was like, yeah, like Leloch? Something like that. I already forgot now. Okay, looks like the lodge on the top right is where we are now. Then there's a boss or channel place to the left of it. Maybe that's the ordeal she mentioned, or one of them at least. She mentioned there being 3 of them, but there's only one place that could put the description marked on the map. I wonder where the other 2 could be. When I can see these 2 roads lead to them, the ones that seem to just stop all of a sudden. But this plane looks like it has its own rules that we need to follow. If we follow those roads now, there's a big chance we find a whole lot of nothing at the end of them. Unfortunately. Well, those are because we've been out. Let's try heading over to the Bowser Channel and see what comes of it. Okay, not after I fucking... I need to explore. Yeah, exactly. Because bring me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Yes. Okay, so you do need actual items, then it's not just people. I was a little bit confused on that. Moon Chamber. I think this is only the second Moon Chamber. Weren't we supposed to fight someone in Moon Chambers? I shall grant you a memory packet and my blessing. Okay, so no, did I only fight them the first time? I don't understand that. Spring came. It took far more time doing so than the average year. One by magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous General Academy set foot into its grounds, slightly later than her peers. Well, here I am. Oh, it says transfer student. So, is this like Kloe going to the academy for the very first time? Okay, I can do this. Mysterious boy. Oh, such a famous transfer student, huh? A hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon. I don't know who this kid is. It's when I saw that I stopped relying on other people. I had enough of being restricted on how to live. I had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve, and I tend to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart, I realized the resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social studies classroom, first year joint class. Settle down, I've got someone to introduce to you all. There's a new chapter here, Kloe Ries. She's going to be studying social studies, apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you step to the class? Of course. My name is Kloe Ries, and starting today I will be a first-year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. Still, I'm a child in many ways, so I fear I might cause you trouble in the coming days and weeks. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school, so I do hope we can all get along. Imagine, like, talking like that. I mean, I don't know. This must be a pretty studious girl. She wasn't expecting a transfer student this time of year. Wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She was trying stuffy so it would fit. She always gets into that special circumstances to be rolling in May. Excuse me, could I ask a question? Where do you live? You're from Liberal, right? Yes, I'm from Cransel. Do you have any hobbies? Not especially. What, for reals? It's kind of boring. Still, no matter I think about it, nothing comes to mind. Sounds like I could say making sweets. But I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Isn't it expensive? It's supposed to be crazy hard. It's really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No way, that one was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Okay, class, that's enough. You see, you must have things you want to ask me soon, but they can wait till after class. Go take a seat, Kloe. Yes, ma'am. Oh, right behind Julia and him. Alright then, tonight I start our lesson. If you would, open your text to page 23. Mr. Transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. 3 weeks passed at the academy. The other time, the students interested in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she soon was the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how legit and polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves, and that she would eventually ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. No. That's our Kloe. Oh, Anton goes to this school? I didn't know that! All this time? All of Trails in the 2nd chapter, and I didn't know Anton... Okay. This is just them yelling that they're coming and stuff. Did everyone go home already? I haven't had all the printouts yet. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs some housing. Maybe I could volunteer. Now a time like the present. Miss Viola? Viola? I just say Viola because it just seems wrong to say Viola. Is there anything I could do to help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I feel about asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course. Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts. Could you go ahead and accept all the social studies students then? One each. They're rather important to you, so try to see that everyone gets one. I'll go to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's staff meeting starting tomorrow. Starting soon, not tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, this lists these year's credits. I wonder if she wanted these handed out right away. Might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak at the ones who've gotten their respective classes as well as ones who have returned their dormitories. Okay, to work I go. Isn't she right here, though? Why is the notebook on the desk? Okay, there we go. Really, I had no idea. Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of line mass and all. Just shoving in 1 foot is going to cut it. You need more effective means. I always say this. I don't do voices for side characters. That I don't like. If I only see you a handful of times. You know, effective means transportation. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Kloe. Hello. Can we help with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted the task of giving printouts to all the social studies students. Hey, so let's do our credits. It's got any way to get over these, Kloe? Not at all. I apologize for intruding on our conversation, too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Alright. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, if you ask me. I'm excited to feel comfortable talking to her. That's totally valid, though. But they don't know she's royalty and kind of has to be that way. Excuse me, you're a social studies, aren't you? Okay. I'm not wasting my time. Well, I am wasting my time, but I'm trying not to waste my time, you know? Make sure there's no one else in here. Okay. Go in the clubhouse then. Tito Sebas, where is that loser? What I thought we found him by now. Luciana, I could say much more of this. Stop rewinding you! But you seriously been slacking up with your search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're spending items words of us running them. It's not happening. Why? I don't think our odds are capturing there, especially Halio. What should we do? I suppose we'll just do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. We are going to use Ruble and so you need to up your search to find him as soon as possible. Right! I'll see you two later. Righto. Are they like seniors? So like then Jill and Hans went up. Well, I guess we get back to work. Ugh, if we must. Huh, Chloe? We're busy here with the pile of printouts in your hand. Oh, well, I was just helping Miss Field with some of her work, you see. By going around after class to get our printouts, you're a model student. I would turn it down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are going to be walking around the school for a while because there's some other work anyway, so it'd be nice to get off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I also want to accept this test, so it's my duty to get through the end. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work. So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me. Huh? Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could say it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite, but sort of, it's like she doesn't want to be super close to anyone. Yeah, I get what you mean. If you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi, good night is what the most we do, to be honest. She could talk to her normally. It's so funny because we're like besties now. Oh. Lucy's kind of pretty. She just said, don't be nervous. I'm the secretary. Pleasure to meet you. She is so pretty. My name is Claire Ritz. Nice to meet you. Pleasure's all mine. Your life, you're probably going to be else to say, but she'll be fine. Just try and enjoy yourself. Thank you. If you have any kind of student cancer, inform us at once. Yeah. What is this? Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, there it is. Excuse me. Hey, the treasure right, Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. You see, Miss Field asked me to deliver these. Oh, it's our credit list. Ugh, there's so many classes here, but I guess I feel like it's gonna be rough. Surprised we don't have every way to deliver these, not like there's any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she got to hand them out last year too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She's not even pretty, but she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. I want to watch her back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might have taken advantage of that. There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't start without you, right? Oops, sorry, coming now. See you later, Chloe. Thanks for letting them print out to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can. It was just clinging on to something to keep me from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons for direct others, but there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. It wasn't really stubbornness. In some way that I can't explain, it's more like obsessing on the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I want to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I try hard enough, maybe one day I'd stop feeling like I was always running in place. Aw, Chloe. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. Wonder if I left mine in the classroom. Must have. I better go back and get it. Yeah, I saw that paper before. Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, that treasure suit came out earlier. Oh yeah, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our cards list again too. Yeah, it must be difficult. Literally everyone's shut the fuck up about you. I'm feeling kind of tired. Hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Lecter. Sure is a gorgeous sunset day, huh? Yeah, yes it is. So what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. Oh, I just ran the money. I knew you'd take it that way. I suppose, too. I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. Well, I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can doing so, I promise. What's there what you came here to do, though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky, like ever, at least once? I might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know. Works pretty damn easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if I think for long nights full of exciting paperwork and super doing enthralling schedules. He said that monotone, but whatever, I didn't say it like that. Oh, I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectful about him, but I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10-year coin. Oh, whoops. After Mila was begging me up for showing lessons once, I should probably cough up some excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Visiting hours like watching a pot boil over, so whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view is awesome if you catch my drift. Excuse me? That was the voice storm. Oh boy. This is gonna be like pulling teeth. So what is later after classes? Student council. Autonomous body run by students forcing is responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities, and there must be more duty while searching for the president. He's not here either. Where is that ruffian? I was sure think you guys can come back to the council room. Sure of it. I swear, if I do manage to find him, I get thousands more capable of hiding from us. We're gonna be. We search the school buildings. We search the dorms. What's up? The shrubs on the ground? Oh, he's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans. We're gonna find him, and we're gonna force feed him every single piece of paper he's got piling up. Right on. Huh, Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I'd try to use it productively. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think it's you'll be able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah, guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? I'm always scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No. Sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on a leash. I know how you can apologize to you. What you did will be absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter, so please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. Phew, you know you gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Take it, Tito's. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker? That's cute. Honestly, with a person like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. He lost count how many times he ran away from doing his council work in the past couple weeks alone. Which would be enough way more for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing own work, we're not searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's why the council's put on policy if he's not in sight, so the sooner we find him, the better. If you think we can be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Oh, nothing really. But speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. He was? Oh, that's because we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It's actually Siege who noticed in there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell him that. Come on, Hans. Got some trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. Oh, big time. See you later. Oh, sure. I was like, how would she know? But that makes sense that Siege is telling her. So, that's what he's usually like. What thinks about him being a responsible rat, I see. Still, the question he asked me. Was that really what you came here to do, though? There he is. What? Where is he? He was there a second ago. I saw him. And why isn't he there now? Crap, where'd he go? Oh. Looks like Chloe's hanging off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her if she saw anything. Huh? Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who let us over in the first place. She'll be useful asset in our search in general if we can convince her to help. Yeah, let's go down and talk to her. Chloe, our favorite person. Hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to we could bring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't we manage to escape again? Doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like he was there anywhere to hide up there, and he was way too far to be able to just jump down. That does seem strange. So, you know, we were wondering if you might have some idea where you might have gone next. It doesn't even need to be a specific relation last time. Anything useful we might have to share away. Please, anything will do. Well, I really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. I'm gonna ask him for you. Siege! Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh, no. He's more like a friend. Scree. Gotcha. Siege, you haven't seen Lecter, have you? He's a assembly boy who's sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scree? Scree, scree, scree. So you lost sight of him. Scree, scree. No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Scree. Wow. He must be fast if Siege can't keep up with him. I think we're pretty busy having our minds all day talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now. You're telling me you're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. It makes two of us. Should have superpowers to get us closer to finding Lecter. Indeed. Still, if Siege couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. Just leaves empty classrooms, the doors, the auditorium, the old schoolhouse. Those are the smiling places if you ask me. Would you like me to help you? Really? You're sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you need to do. I was just going to have a look around some of the clubs, but I could do that on my own time. Well, I do feel kind of bad asking you to put yourself out there for us, but you really would be serious help. I don't think we can wish for better even. Totally sure though. We want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work then. He's not going to know what hit him. Okay. This cut, like, this scene looks so weird like that. There he is. We found you. You're not gonna wait this time. It's time to come quietly. What exactly is that you're reading? It's kitty talk for dummies. Nyago. Nyan nyan. Nyan 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 nyan. Have you been sitting here reading it all this time? She's just beating him. I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, but as if I wouldn't suddenly leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that I was stood still. The small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Lecter was right. Just what had I come here to do? After that, Kloe decided to join the fencing club, so the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search the various Lecter quite often, too. Then, roughly a month after all this began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. Right, so here I need to use this for my weights. This isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough. You're technically going to, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well. I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are. You're just trying to emergency upon us. Come on, Lecter. It's time for you to hit those books. But I still have a half second did I already. I don't think. Oh, Lucy, why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, no, this isn't the time for exercise. I need to study. Is he asleep? Just going through classes. Is that the end of the school bell? Oh, we're finally free. This place wouldn't go easy on us. They were hard. I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Kloe, how the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. No, there's any must. You know, we probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right. To boot, the smile says it all. I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap? This must be loitering. You're stopping me from getting to the stairs. Oops. Well, we're sorry. Oh, and one more thing. Student council work resumes today. I'll be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Kloe, you may do as you see fit. Because that's a way of saying he'd like you to come along too, huh? Yeah, you might not technically remember, but you're honorary lector catcher. I kind of need you at this point. But he's acknowledged you because of, believes me, I bet he's acknowledged you because of that. Because believe me, that's a real special talent you got there. I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. It sounds like fun. You might be disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you though, fun and no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's get ourselves lunch, we can head over there. Alright. Oh, Chloe's making all these besties. Yo, guys. Whoa, lectures here? What's the occasion? Hey, you said I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Well, pretty sure you avoided that fine subject. Much like you avoided all subjects you're supposed to study then. Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do. Sorry. Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations so we all might hear. Please continue, Leo. First, I'll go to the student council's main order of business for the year. After that, we'll discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spoke first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure sisterly heart of yours. Desire to topple your presidency. As you can see, this fool will be of no use to us in the proceedings. Expect dilly squat from him. Oh, Lecter. When he's not here, he causes trouble. When he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along. If we go by usual pattern plan, next month will be blah 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 blah. Student council shit. Mouth is so fucking dry. Dude, some of these cutscenes are hella long. I'm exhausted. Trying for Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But I was finally realized, my beloved Lucy, I was dying of loneliness for getting here during the exam period. You liar. You went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before exams making you better than them. You're right, I saw you too. Oh hey, just what I need. A few people look like they got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go and meet with the heads of the academy and start drafting out a budget. Okay. Guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? I didn't vote. To Chloe. What is this? Something needs to be delivered to the mayor of Ron. Leo's not going to take no for an answer either, so here you go, enjoy. That sounds very much like it's your job. Am I sure I'm mistaken for someone else? Oh, and Chloe? You got a feather on your head. I do. Guess it might have been Siege's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it. How long has that been there? Hope it wasn't there during the exams. That would be so embarrassing. You know about Siege? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering the envelope. Talk about an enigma. Chloe? You're aware you just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, why had to be the one to break it to you? There wasn't a feather on your head. You did it again. Come on, you can't let me get with this. You get to go after him and force him to take it back. You should not do this work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm sure he's gonna find it. I'm sure she's gonna find him if she goes after him now. Not sure he's gonna find him. He's got enough of a head start that we're talking probably like what, five hours to find him? 6? I think it'd be fast for me to just go into the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver to the mayor of Ron after all. Oh, we're gonna hope you can help us with our work too. I'm sorry, Jill. Oh, don't worry about it. No big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help you with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really? So you should be fine then. Well, take care of Monsters on the way. Thank you. I will. Well, it's goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. Are you gonna make me actually walk to Ron? Oh boy. That's not the front gates. I have no sense of direction in this game. Oh right. I'm getting permission to go to the county then. I should let the dean know what I'm doing. Okay, talking to the dean. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? I haven't talked a lot today. Just, you know, I had the drill. Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy, so I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been to the student council with the work from time to time. And while a certain amount of the work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work. Of course, take care. I thought she was going to say something else, so I made that kind of sound like she was going to say something else. She didn't. Thank you. She looks so much more chipper now. Suppose I have him to thank for that. He said he does it on purpose. Okay, so we're going to Rouen. Gonna speak to the mayor. Okay, cool. I didn't have to walk there. I mean, it's not that far. It's like right next to Rouen, but. Well, here I am. So I have to look at these texts. This is the first time I had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. Last time I came here was during the 100 Days War. Aww. Whoops. Forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try hearing the mayor's mention later. It's no big deal anyway. Lecture didn't make it seem too urgent. It's nice to see the town so lively. It really has changed the atmosphere since then. For the best. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me isn't there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Lecter, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm a student against the president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. I found myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should have studied next time I see him so I can make sure there's no kind of elaborate ruse. It sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. Stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. I love the idea in like games when you can just like walk up to the mayor's house for whatever reason you want to. Excuse me. I'm a student of the Ch.4 Academy here in Student Council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmore? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business is urgent, I recommend you come back another day. I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Oh, it's fucking, Gilbert. I was like, Gilmore, not Gilbert. Oh, it says Gilbert. I was just, my brain clicked. I knew that he was the mayor. That was from the end of the second one. I forget, though, because he's such a meme. I'm the mayor's young steward, Gilbert, and act as representative during his absence. So you're a student of Ch.4 Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I've got a delivery envelope from the student council to the mayor. Ah, I see. It's a list of allocated students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms. Obviously, there are a large number of them coming and going after year. It makes you check all the residents in that region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Huh, to tell you the truth, I was a student of the academy. Not just any student either, I was part of the student council as well. Generous Council is a fine organization. They're proud and noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe these are the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me this very day. I'm sure the same will be true to you in your adult life too, so do continue as work as best you can. Thank you, I will. I don't really have a voice for Gilbert. It's just, I just don't. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means, stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. I knew it. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? Trying to find him. Oh, you must mean Master Lecter. Master Lecter? No, he came to collect him not long ago. She'd have punched him before they departed, however. Thank you, for Lucy. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the Student Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Student Council President, no less. I really do apologize. On the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak with him, we placed a coin spins game he's in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I wonder why gambling is forbidden as a student. Because it's like that in Trails of Cold Steel too. I'm exhausted. Can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so forgotten. I was trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Yeah, because there's Route 1 and there's fucking Academy. And that's like right when you step out of Route 1. Oh, is this how we... Aww. Is something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that. But if you really wanna, it's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. Red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. Let's find pretty redstone. Excuse me. This wouldn't have to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it. Phew, glad we were able to find it. Yeah, I'm Clem. Thanks. Anyway, bye. Are you alright? Okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. Someday I might be able to ask your family for directions. So why not need my help? Would you be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, then I guess I could. Sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. I'm coming. His house is this way, though. Guess he must be from Minoria. Oh, this is how she meets all the kids. I want to cry. Oh, I love the kids in the orphanage. I'm like actually gonna cry. Oh. Huh? What's wrong? Well. The place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well. Somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here. Because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that. This was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Rouen. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. Oh, what's up with you? Why'd you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. A little stronger than I was before, right? I got used to life at the academy. I made friends there. I resumed practicing my swordsmanship and gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I'm finally walking inside with my head held high and not merely given the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. Not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up. I'll leave you behind. Clem's so cute. Matron Teresa. There you are, Clem. Where have you been doing all this time? Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness. Is that you, Kloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you. It's really you. Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I do it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Kloe. You too. Aw. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just want to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? You haven't heard the news, then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Rouen and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come even though I love it here, if I'd just been more honest with myself, just come here from the beginning. Is somebody here? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, what are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone, say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Paul, you gotta say hello. Kloe, the Mercy Orphanage Love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should have some tea. Now it seems like as good time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Kloe? Of course. Aww. If I had not for it, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father. All my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could now visit was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew. I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. Oh. 1 month later. I know I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. Better hurry back to the dorm. The light's already off. Joe must have gone to sleep already. Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. Oh, I was just feeling so lonely that my beloved Kloe around to keep me company that after to turn the lights off and sulk. Oh, you're gonna fall, little girl. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you've always gone, but you seem to love it there. Where have you been anyways? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. No big deal. Teachers don't expect a thing. Took care of that. That might be the case forever. It keeps happening, though. Might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm trying to make sure to return earlier in the future. Missionaries might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So. You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way, it isn't. She's going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance house. What relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up, that's the place here in Minoria, right? Oh, phooey. I was hoping it's going to be somewhere a little more scandalous. Should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer. Spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans, don't you care call them that? What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. Don't fall, little girl. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. I don't know if I missed something in there because I just walked in and walked back out. I don't know. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Maybe I should talk to Hans? I don't fucking know Hans's room. You know Hans? Yeah. Did I just guess that on the first try? Yeah, that you two? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Something happened. Not really. Face tells me it's a big old lie. Come on, I'm by myself at the moment anyways. I'm trying any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. So what happened? Something to do with Kloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She said to just apologize before offering her opinion or anything, so we got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from putting out instances even when I don't mean it. She was really angry, too. Angry? Kloe? Yeah, I can't even imagine that. Wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not trying to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Alright, later, Gator. Jill? Won't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight? I just walked past Jill, too. She was crying. Well, that's because... So I was staring at that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good. I always wish I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. Push the things just didn't get you them, and no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. Just can't seem to make any progress. I get you. You're so frustrated and blushing against your friend who's kind of on the dense side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. Might be annoying her, but Jill's still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You spilled all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world you take seriously? This one thing where you refuse to compromise? You know, you're pretty scared when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting you isn't going to solve anything. So, you still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it generally is important to me. Because, now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is born as sin. Well, where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm going to say is get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knot in a rope. If you don't tangle the heart of the problem, you just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter. Lecter's such an ass. Oh, who am I being kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. Seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality, he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? You seem stuck on not enough rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? It's got me so worked up. Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I've been pretending not to notice the truth, but I'd known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. The next day. I chose Jill to go somewhere else because, like, I thought that she would go back and apologize to Kloe, not because I'm heartless. Guess this must be the place. Well, it's not going to do anything too daring to do. I'm going to scope it out for now. I don't do me any harm, but I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm going to come here, get to know about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Phew. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill, what are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Kloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here a minute. I'll go make us some tea. Look, I'm sorry, Kloe. My son was really, really insensitive. I'm sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents, too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It's because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought I was a poor little girl either. Chloe, Please, allow me to finish. I want to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that, too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken like some kind of exemplary human being really irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out as if I'm thinking of other people, when really I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. Really, I'm sorry. No, you're clearly not the one to fuck, Chloe. This doesn't mean I'm sorry. Why you're angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. Never tell you what kind of life you or the kids led, and I wasn't trying to imply you're a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I just didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. Take for everything I said about the children, too. No right to be judging them when I'd never even been here and met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? I know Joe's voice is kind of like Estelle's, but I only got so much here, guys. They're forever apologizing for the rest of the series until they have their own voices again. I say again, until they have their own voices, rather. They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kind of jealous. Me too. That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. I feel even worse being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Joe. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. My frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. So, seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our thoughts a draw, okay? We're just going in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. Helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at my peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? Barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you wanna get going? Yeah. It's kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time. But it's the first time I feel like you truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Joe. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. Hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. This night does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, what is this how it feels to grasp what's really important to you? All this time, the silver snitch was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely loved this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now, I know that I'll always feel that way. No matter how many times I lose sight of myself, or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There's also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me, not once. Lecter? Lecter! Get back here! Today's the day you're finally gonna do some work. Ew. Chloe? I'm sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Prints are tech didn't work all that well. Huh, you have to do better if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How'd you get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. Huh, you don't want to blame yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers. Get back here! We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair and a mountain of paperwork. After all the times that he has run, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there, he's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. At the top of the building? Oh, Lucy, this is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy! What is it? I just want to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's L-O-V-E, right? If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose. What? Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lecter outside his head right now. Well, if you just want to hate, you can smack me around as much as you like. He didn't say that out loud. What's up, Chloe? There's something wrong. It's nothing. Looks like Lecter isn't here. Is that Lecter? Yeah. Got you now, you sorry excuse for a president. Time to accept your fate. Mickey? What are you doing under there? Let go of me. Wasn't doing anything. What's going on in here? Keep telling you wasn't anything weird, I swear. What are you doing down there, huh? Sorry, but crawling in there screams suspicious. That's what I thought too. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was on the back of the school building when I saw this guy look like he rolled out of a dumpster walking around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so sloppy looking at my life. It's scary how I know just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, made me so curious I had to see what he was up to, so I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a while, then he wandered here to the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? It was when I followed him here that he noticed me. So I can tell me you see the panic a little before crawling under there. Tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close too. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if I think about things other than how to best skip class, he wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was deliberately trying to get your attention back to suspicious as all get out. Like he was trying to set you up. Call our student council president specially. What? That guy's the student council president? You gotta be kidding. He couldn't look any less the part. He's preaching the choir. So what, he fucking crawled underneath the auditorium? So then what? Apparently you can climb out this window. Throw hands up. What's this? I'm supposed to climb up using this. Yeah, so apparently that's what you're supposed to do. Annoying. Knew I'd find you here. Oh, look. Look what we got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather. If you have enough free time to laze around the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. Predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he even think up these things? What? Still got my experience with him. The ex like this usually willing to listen to me. Hey Lecter. Just want to say thanks. Thanks? For what? A lot of things, really. It's done an awful lot to help me ever since I rolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you are running away from me, nobody will say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know who you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what was I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That's part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question or even think about it. It's like if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd be able to get any stronger. That's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting you. All my friends, I've learned so many new things. I was able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man. I told you before, you're too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time. Never saw that coming. Trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? Nothing better to do, I guess. Seems like a good way to kill time. Really? As long as you're here, you might as well do some work. Wait. Tomorrow's the student council general meeting. Which means you have a lot to do. And you need to do all by the end of the day. This amount I'm just waiting for you to get back to started on. Oh, hold up a sec. Don't do this, Chloe. Can I explain? I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please. This is the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from school and was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end, though, making a sudden appearance in the student council organized play final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then, 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more, in a place where I never would have expected. Are you gonna cut me off here and not tell me? Fuck you! Fuck you! Bitch! You wrong for that one. Is there a part 2 for this door? The darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. No. Hey! How are you gonna do that to me? Aww. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this one. It says, those who have not proven themselves in battle are not worthy of stepping inside. Should you wish to be deemed worthy, struggle through 100 battles, only then shall the door open. Fuck, the door opened, so fuck it. Sorry, if you don't like these side stories, they're probably going to be a bulk of the episode, just because, like, that's kind of just how it is. But I can, link them in the description, I suppose. For those who are uninterested in the side stories, I should probably do that. So, starting now. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Enclosed is a report on the damage dealt to the former Principality of North Ambria by the Salt Pale. Also contained within is a research on the Pale itself. Holy Seat of Arteria, Congregation for the Sacraments. Oh. My stomach's being loud. He presents a report to you, Your Holiness. Ever at the side of the goddess, this report contains classified information and may only be read as claims to do so. Certain sections on the secrecy have also been blacked out. Question events after the Pale's appearance. It says Ries, so I'm going to do it in Ries's voice, probably. July 1st, 1178, 5:45 a.m. An urgent report came in from Helias Cathedral and the Principality, now estate, in northern Ambria and northern Zamaria. It stated that a giant white pillar, so tall it appears to kiss the clouds, had appeared in the outskirts of the city. Bishop Alexei, the unknown who sent the report, behaved as if extremely unsettled about what was happening. By urgent order of the committee, 2 knights of the Grail Setter, the 8th Dominion, aka the Roaring Lion, and a squire, both of whom were working on their mission near my nation, were dispatched to perform a formal investigation. They hurried to the scene via the 8th Merkabah unit. Please note the Merkabahs had only recently been put into use at this point. They arrived promptly. And at 6:22 a.m., this is what they saw. Enclosed a photograph of the object now known as the Salt Pail. At this point, however, it was far larger than the term pale would suggest. It was more akin to a massive tower that soared hundreds of arcs into the air. Then 2 knights proved the following observation regarding the situation on their arrival. We were met with a mighty hailstorm blowing in our direction from Haliask, or so it appeared at first, until we eventually realized the storm contained not ice, but salt. The object's surface is completely covered with salt, making it impossible what it might actually look like underneath. The surrounding air has become powdered salt, and it falls to the ground like snow falling on a tundra. The spread of that salinification process was startlingly rapid, and that affected area spread in the blink of an eye. By the time the Grail had arrived, the entire landscape of the capital had turned to salt, and the lives of many who lived there, like the aforementioned Bishop Alexei, had already been lost. Yet the spread did not stop there. The day after the Salt Pale first appeared, a vast carnivorous forest zone north of the capital crystallized and collapsed. Bridges also collapsed, rendering all the main highways of the city unusable. Please note that by this point, the then ruler Prince Balmund had already filled the country to near nation. The days passed since the Pale's appearance. By this point, roughly half the entire principality had become a sea of salt. Countless refugees have fled to the southern side of the country because the river Greve stood between it and the infected area. Finally, 3 days after the Pale's appearance, the salinification process stopped at dawn. As a result, the knights were able to advance in the capital of Heliask with the hope of investigating the Salt Pale. That afternoon, they finally reached it, but they found it completely different from how the Pale had before when they first arrived in North Ambria. So it just turned black? In the center of the stone area, they found an object that was mere 2.5 arch in height. Its surface was no longer blanketed in salt, rather it looked as if something had been carved out of it. It is now believed the Pale's mass decreased as the salinification progressed. In smashing it, the Pale had lost its power to turn swaths of the country to salt, but its ability to salinify was still very much intact. Anything that touched it even for a millisecond would instantly turn into salt. It was of the utmost importance to handle it with care. But to complete the mission without physical contact, the Growlers required the use of sacred tool Glepnir, which was delivered to them from the high seat arteria. Since then, it has been kept closely sealed away deep within the high seat arteria. Still, while the recovery mission was ultimately a unique success, the damage already caused was equally vast and significant. No damage to the surrounding nations were reported. The result of the destruction of three of the 5 ancient districts of the Principality, including its capital. Over a third of the total population, along with travelers from elsewhere, lost their lives. This is to say nothing of the emotional damage caused. Due to its sudden outbreak, the hearts of North Ambria's people were overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty. From a humanitarian and religious perspective, a swift response to the Septian Church was all but necessary. The decision was made to dispatch personnel to the region right away. Upon arrival, they set about rebuilding the damaged churches and healing both the physical and mental wounds of the people. Those who were left orphaned in the crisis were taken to gospel facilities where they would be cared for until adulthood. Another region of the country, which had been turned entirely to salt, was placed under the church's control. It had been a restricted area ever since. Similarly notes. After some time, the country's former leader, Prince Bumble, attempted to rebuild the government, but given that he had fled the country during his irony, carrying on for himself and not his people, all authority he once had was gone. The following year, the country's people led an armed uprising, and the Principality of North Umbria was no more. Eventual elections were held, and the country became a democracy, thus bringing about the birth of the autonomous state we know of now. It was also when the former Principality's armed forces reformed as a vigilante corps. Given the extreme poverty of the state, however, the majority of said corps considered gathering foreign currency to be of the most importance. This is how the large-scale Jäger Corps, known as the Jordan Jägers, was first established. As far as the rest of Zemira is concerned, this is where the tale of the Salt Pale ends. A number of very important questions still remain unanswered. Perhaps the most obvious is where it came from. Despite the considerable size of the object and that it appeared on the outskirts of a populous city, no information is available regarding the moment it first appeared. Thus, the popular theory is that its appearance was due to something akin to spatial translocation, but no hard evidence exists to support this or any other theory. Of more importance, however, is positioned in the teachings of the Septian Church. The Pale is clearly different in nature to artifacts and appears to be more a fundamental manifestation of the goddess's power of creation. With the limits of our knowledge at present, this is as far as we can get to the truth. There are some who propose it may be one of the Septarians, but no evidence has been found in legend or scripture to support this belief. Nevertheless, these questions and many others need answering, and the Congregation for the Sacraments continues to study the Salt Pale to this day. The most accepted proposal came from those who believe the Pale should be as nothing more than a gift from Meditos, and they continue to consider various means for her church to make good use of it. Salt paling bolt. That's from Kevin. Because Kevin used that to kill Weissman. The most realistic of these plans is using it in the manufacture of a sacred tool used for execution. Parts of the pail are cut away using high-pressure water and stored into a cylinder made from salt crystal, allowing it to be fired directly into the target without requiring the user to make direct contact. Should the bolt make successful contact with a human target, their whole body would turn to salt, killing them in mere seconds. There are no means for reversing or stopping this process. The approach does not come without flaws. It seems unwise to be careless with an object, as we still not understand the true nature of it, for one thing. There are also humanitarian concerns with executing someone in this manner. So it does bear mentioning that there should ever be a case where a target is to be eliminated without fail. This would be the most surefire way to carry it out. Should go without saying the research on it is intended to continue into the future. That's what Kevin used to kill Weissman. Appendix regarding the aforementioned sacred tool. The trial used to use the sacred tool, top secret work only. First regarding use and execution of fire from bowgun. Results are extremely favorable, no damage is caused to this running area. Target was also successfully erased. Appendix about the target. The target VEISS, I don't even think that word. Orphaned by the Salt Pale when it first appeared. Brief history of blank is as follows. Joins excursion. Joins excursion of the Sacraments, promoted bishop, declared heretic, and excommunicated from the church. Excommunicated from the church? I like how they give you Petrify for that. So wait, someone was a part of it and then got excommunicated? I wonder if it's the Ouroboros leader, because they seem to know all this information. That's very interesting, actually. That's extremely interesting to me. I feel like it has to be Estelle, because this is literally the only person. Like, I don't think they're going to give you Anlace and stuff, so... I know I'm wrong, and we all know I'm wrong all the time, but I just... If they're by location, Estelle's the only one who's ever here, so... Sure, it's dark here. Still, I guess can't expect much in the way of life from a staircase leading to an underground waterway. From what I've heard, this used to be an old ruin, so the bridge go repairs as a training area. Is it just me, or is it a little hot, though? I would have thought a passage leading to an underground waterway would be much cooler than this. It is pretty damn hot. The weird rumbling sound here has been bugging me for a while, too. Actually, I think we're almost at the end, so maybe we'll cool down in a second. It's fucking filled with lava? What in the world? Sorry, something like smelled like... Maybe my brain was just like lava burning smell. That was so weird at the same time. That was so strange. Well, this certainly explains the heat. Common optimist, but I know that's how this place normally is. So it's off as our enemies work. I think this is a very safe assumption to make, which means we're really going to need to proceed cautiously. I fucking love this music. This is fucking bopping. Ugh. Okay, so it's the same as usual. Okay, ran through the dungeon. I didn't trade out any of my people, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it how it is. Stop me here. Give me a save point. Stop me here. Oh, it's Lace. And Lace. It's another more, not the real thing. It's like she's completely lifeless. Well, at least it means we don't need to hold back to avoid hurting her. Let's do this. That's nice. Joshua's so sweet now. Oh. That was a pretty easy fight. Sometimes it's like, I felt like I've been underleveled, but then I did this and now I feel like I'm like overleveled. This has to be Estelle. Literally, unless they're gonna give you Lace, then it has to be Estelle. Like, I know I always say, always say, but there was nobody here but Lace and Estelle. And Kurt, like the other, the other guild people. I guess it could be Sherazade because she's part of the Bracer Guild, but she does probably no press for guessing who's in the ceiling stone either. So back to the base and let her out. Unless it is Lace. If it's not Estelle and they give you Lace, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed, just saying. Oh yeah, okay, I was like, what? You're not gonna show me who it is? Forgot that it unlocks the map too. I always forget that it unlocks the map. Huh? Is she sleeping? Oh my god, they are gonna give you Lace? Are you not gonna give me Estelle? Cutenesses, justice, fortune favors the cute, keep your friends close and your plushies closer. Smart words from smart people. I don't think he knows the history of some of those things. It's probably the last bit. She seems so happy though. Yeah, I'm not sure I can bring myself to wake her up. In that case, I have a plan of my own. I shall sleep alongside her, and together we shall reach the pearl gates of Elysium and cross from the paradise within. If you ever a nap, that can be arranged. I have a future that could knock you out in no time. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Hey, you tried. Seems she's finally woken up. Huh? It's good to see you again, Lace. Good morning. Have a nice dream? Sure sound like you were. Tina, Josh, and Kloe are the pride of my collection. Oh, Julie and that girl over there are pretty cute too. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, but Zin's like a big fluffy bear, so he's actually kind of nice. And Kevin's hair kind of reminds me of a sea urchin, and that's not so bad either. I don't know who bought me those new plushies, but they're the best. She thinks we're all life-size stuffed toys. Man, how dressed do you have to be? Oh, there's me thinking I got a bunch of amazing new plushies out of my collection. What a crush girl's dream, guys. Oh, sorry for being a human being. Can't believe that's your first reaction to anything you just been told. Sorry, I'll hop into serious mode now. I'm stopping having a time processing the situation, but I do know you're not lying. Besides, the proof is all that's right there in front of my eyes. Only the real Tina can be that irresistibly cute. Well, just as long as you get it. So what are you gonna do now? Would you be helping us investigate? Put me in, coach. Wouldn't be much of a bracer if I was willing to do anything in the face of a crisis like this. Especially if true things happen to Leilokla. There might be some other person there who is in the same situation, and no way I'm turning my back on them. That's certainly a possibility. Other bracers? Really? That's a good point. We know quite a few of them, too. Well, we've overcome one ordeal, but that still means we have two left on our plates. And you know the drill. Now that we've done the first, let's go back to the fourth point and see what's changed. Right. Okay, is it going to give me Estelle at the end of this one? Because there is a door that says the girl who loves fishing that has to be Estelle. So I do get Estelle at some point. We'll let the fun begin anew. St. Croix? I'm so bad at saying that. I was thinking Glacroix. I'm like, how do I say that? I don't even spell the same. I don't think it was autumn last time we were here, unless it was. It's been a hot minute. That was the beginning of the second one, so. A lot of shit happens. Look at all this. It's so pretty. Certainly it's pretty, but don't you think it's odd? The leaves of carnivorous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? Yeah! Okay, I was right. I was like, they're evergreen trees. Most don't, but there's some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember the names though. Ries would know better than me, but, well, I see. Don't mind me then. Actually, wait, the trees are largely the same variety as these, aren't they? Those are still green too. Yeah, super guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. We better be careful. No, I thought it'd be a walk in the park like every other fucking area. Okay, I came into another cutscene. Young's my voice. Is it Gilbert again? I swear to God. So stay away. Please, don't come any closer. That sounds like... Yeah, it does. Yep. It's doing any harm, I swear. I'll never do anything like that ever again, so please, spare my pitiful life. The gods just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved. My saviors, please help me. Do we even have a choice? I don't want to death on my conscience the way you do, so no, not really. Oh, this guy. That was terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be part of Ouroboros? How do you keep getting yourself in these messes? You were so rude. Didn't end up in this situation because of my own error. It was a result of a tale so tragic and her would be moved to tears. There's a more pressing issue here, to be honest. How'd you even get here ahead of us? That's a good question. Did you go through the second, third planet warp struggles before us somehow? To primarily see the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fell back with all the skill and grace I've known for. But during the fight, I was engulfed in some kind of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle! Kloe even shows my ideas herself to be the hero of a new story. Kevin, you think? Yeah, sounds like you're just getting drawn in those vortexes that pop up and battle over so often to make things vanish. Damn though, and it'll appear on the fourth planet just because of that some luck. Indeed. As for words I see, not that I can blame you for being out of my good fortune. Oh, we're alright. You know, you set it up in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? So you decided to start looking around? Well, and this time you're the only, and this time you're the one with the good question. You were saying things like, I didn't mean any harm and I'll never see like that ever again. Earlier, what was that about? Whatever do you mean? I was absolutely no idea. When you say something? This means there's zombie being so relieved to finally be out of mortal danger. I think I know what happened now. You were telling me that you want to try to grab one of those beastmen's food, huh? Well... Poor guy. We had no idea you were that desperate. I can sympathize with your plight, but your cows actually succeeded in making your situation worse. Gilbert, do you want to come back to our base with us? That might be an idea. Got plenty of food and water back there. Save your pity! Because they will steal at least a month's worth of food from already. Not gonna need anywhere quite a while. It's all mine, and mine only. I won't give any so much as a crumb. So long, losers. Okay, Gilbert. I wonder if there's something actually going on with Gilbert. Or is he just like the meme character of this? We don't have Olivier, so we're making Gilbert do it. I mean, we have Olivier, but he's not like actively all the time. He's incapable of listening, isn't he? Is he planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows? What we can do is leave him his own devices for now if he doesn't want our help. Wouldn't be surprised if he changed his mind. We'll have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does then. I like how a bunch of rats tied you up to a cross. Just saying. I find that pretty funny. Okay, here we go. Is it a Stellan? Okay, sure. They're really gonna give me a Stella last. They're really gonna do this to me. I know they're gonna give me a Stella last. So we got... Is it because... It's so funny because they gave you Tita first and then Joshua halfway through, so they're gonna give me a Gate and Estelle last. Ugh. Shara. Shara. So we should relay this time, huh? Makes sense we find nothing but braces on one of their training grounds. We'll have to defeat us so we can get her sealing stone. Just hoping we have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Okay, what surrounds her? Birdman? That's it? That's all the information I get? Sick. Found sealing stone. Nice. Now we should be able to set Shara free too. Well, let's go back to the garden. It'd be great to have her on the team. I can't believe they're gonna give me fucking a Gate and Estelle last. You suck. I want Estelle and Joshua together. Look, on the bright side, I don't think Estelle, like, they're not consciously aware how much time's been happening, so even though Joshua is, Estelle doesn't have to live all lonely again. So that's nice, of course. So Estelle is probably the final boss in there? Unless it's like all the others. Although you never really played as, you only got to play as Enlace. Well, Kurt, actually, I feel like maybe once or twice. Huh? That's not Shara, is it? Oh my god. Huh? Oh. What? Oh my. My goodness. She got her hair, huh? Yep, about a month or so ago. She got herself some new duds to match too. This isn't like me at all. I haven't had anywhere enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. No, there's no stopping me now. Pour me another, and it's never gonna sell us once and for... What? This is you, Shara. Dude, why does she look all like Look at her. She look like a damn cutie. Joshua, how long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? Is it just me, or do you put on some muscle anyway? You look stronger. Thanks, I'm happy to hear that. Be as it may, I can't believe you still haven't commented on my presence. How could you disregard your dear Olivier Lineham? You're a loyal servant and the man who forever holds the key to your heart. Olivier? Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. This whole place is kind of bizarre too. Because don't explain what's going on here. We will, so calm down, okay? Can only blame me for being surprised. Yeah, your action is par for the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I have a pretty time believing all you said is even possible. It's hard to chalk this up just an alcohol-induced dream or another of Lucy's illusions. No doubt. Woe is me. How could you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe I am the one, the only true Olivier? I said under ordinary circumstances, Olivier. There's no need for the dramatics. First, what would be the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre to begin with? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. True enough. Thanks for believing us. So, take it, be for helping us then. We could sure use you. I'd be happy to. When I think about how Estelle's most likely been dragging this place too, how could I think to say no? It wouldn't be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis now, would I? Thanks, Shara. You're a true model of a woman. Cheers, we appreciate it. Anyway, we're giving you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently, we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane, so that's what we'll be resuming from. Alright. We specifically Lokla before as a trainee back in the day, so we found both Mina and Lace there so far. Perhaps we're listening to find good people who train there too. Sounds plausible enough. Maybe there's a chance we'll find Estelle there as high. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll find Grant or Karna? It's not impossible. They've certainly been to Lokla, but they went in more as instructors. I don't think they've been purely as trained as the way you, Estelle, and I have. Oh, right. Hey, Shara? Do you know if Gay has ever trained there before? Now you mention it. Yes, he has. Gay supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. That was about 4 years ago, I think. So that means both him and Estelle might be trapped there. It's possible, yeah. They're both fine. I'm certain of it. At any rate, we now have only one of the frigate remaining. Indeed. So we'll find you also trapped inside the Grand Training Ground soon enough, and then all that remains for us to rescue them. Yep, so it's ready. Let's move. Okay. On to Grimsel Fortress. Let's go. Do you think I'll just hand me Estelle and a Gay? Because those are our last two characters, right? They both trained there, so do you think we'll both get them together now? And that'll be the end of getting everybody? Now, this is one fancy looking training facility. It's crazy complicated inside, too. Estelle and I had a blast trying to get through there when we were here. Especially the rooms where it's pitch black. This was just awesome. Not? Can't wait to see what kind of traps we went inside then. Anyway, as far as I can tell, this should be our final deal on this plan. Let's get this done. Don't mind the light that loves to come right in the middle of night, so I have to go like this. Love that. Right. Are they making me... no. I wonder why they made Joshua go, just so you play as him more, because you didn't get the whole second game to really play as him, is my guess. Also, it's pretty cruel to Estelle to just, like, make her do everything alone again. Alright, hope I get my last two characters here. Okay, it's a gate. A gate. Crap, up against a gate this time? This fight is gonna be the easiest, but it's not anything we can't handle. Let's do this, guys. Right. What are those things? God, a gate is gonna hurt. A gate does so much damage. And done. That actually didn't take me that long, so it's fine. Oh, that's a gate. Well, maybe. It wasn't the last time. Who did it show? Anyways. Phew, well that's that. To love Dios, though, he's a damn tank. He certainly is, though I wouldn't expect any less. Still, now we should be able to have him fighting on our side. Sure, Tia will be stoked to hear about this. Let's go back and tell her. Loosh that stone. So we like Scheherazade cut her hair but left like the long bangs. I mean, I get it. It's kind of a look. Scheherazade's really cute though too. What the fuck? Yay! Looks like you got your wish. You wouldn't fight her that right on anyone else. What the hell's going on? Hey, Dan, what just happened? Huh? Okay. What are you doing here, Tita? Thought you were busy fixing up dinner. Wait a sec. Where is Dan anyways? I thought I just got off the airline and bumped into him, but now you're here and he's not. What's going on here? Oh. Hey, hurry up and fill me in. I'm so happy you're okay. I'm so happy. Of course I'm okay. We only just saw each other. Since short stuff has started nocturnal works, you have to fill me what's going on instead, Joshua? Wait, hold up. I didn't even know you're back in Liberal. And why's the priest here? It's a long story. A really long story. Just in case you hadn't noticed, the rest of us are here too, you know. Good to see you again, my friend. Certainly is. I still wish we could trade places, though. I wouldn't give it to you to be all over me like that. He's truly the most fortunate man on the continent. Will you shut your traps? There's some really big misunderstandings going on here, and I don't like it one bit. Sorry, Kate. I was just so happy that I couldn't help myself. Now all we need to save Estelle and the whole crew's back together again. Huh? Estelle? Jeez, how many damn times have I asked before when you cops up an explanation? This isn't one of Erica's murderous traps, is it? She must really have it in for you if that's your first guess. Sounds like quite a lot's happened since your parents came back, Tita. You could say that. Oh, Tina and Gator are so cute. They hit my heart more than Estelle and Joshua do, really. Alright, got it. I'll be honest, this whole thing still doesn't feel quite real, but I can't see anything you say changing that. So I'm in. Let's get to work. What? That was quick. Sure you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer it as best we can if we got any burning questions to ask. Nah, I've got a good idea of this situation from the last explanation. As for the rest, I can figure it's easier just to say things for myself. Anything I need after that, I'll ask someone. Besides, it doesn't feel right having all these people gathered and no Estelle. So let's go find her and put that right, okay? Okay. Thanks for helping us out. What do you think of me for? Looking after young Bryce part of a job. That goes for you too. How's it been for these days anyways? Feels you gotten any stronger through that journey of yours? I'd like to think so. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have though. She's shaped to be a real reliable bracer these days. Whatever guild we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and that. Nah shit. Taking after old man, huh? Still, I may so quickly accept that as reality, not a dream or illusion of some kind. Do you not consider those possibilities? Well, sure, but... I think I have an answer. The one of the two is a race coupled with the unique juvenile scent. We're just too real to leave room for doubt in his heart. Not to worry, I understand completely. What? I see. Can I get what he means? Whoa there, you guys aren't buying his stock, are you? No, there's no need to get so flustered, or try and deny it. No one's judging you here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Your guys just a little bigger than the average one, that's all. No. Cut that shit out, all of y'all. In fact, each guys makes it all so cute. You're so close, and that's what separates you just not to relation that much more sweet, yet thrilling to watch unfold. When you put it like that, yeah, I can see the appeal. So show of hands, which of you assholes wants my sword in their face first? You wouldn't think we're in a perilous situation looking at them, would you? This is just our way, really. Oh, forget it. Can we just get to work? Actually, wait, didn't you say you have another companion? The sister. Where'd she go anyway? Oh. Sorry, she's in the library at the moment. She's, not part of the group right now. Her name is Ries, right? I still have to talk with her a while ago, and I couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more. I shouldn't spoke with her for a short while, too. She has a unique aura about her. She didn't seem very cheerful, though, so it was mostly me doing the talking. Kevin, are you sure you don't want to go and sit with her for a while? I can handle leading a group if you want. Thanks for the offer, Joshua, but it's probably not the best idea. I think the best to handle the cube, for one thing. Then there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and you're gonna want my help, so they can better stay in the field. Still. It's alright. She'll cheap on him eventually. She's not a kid anymore. Anyway, I think we better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure. In that case, maybe I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. I'm sure my loot will be the perfect tool for the job. Just stop. You're never gonna grow up, are you? Hold on. That light wasn't on when we were last there. It's dark outside now too. Yeah, it's not here now. Just like how the time of day changed on the second planet. Why can I not speak? Sorry about the train if you hear that. No, wait till the time of day isn't the only thing that's changed. Let's see if we can find anything else. Got it. At least we get Olivia's little laughs along the way. Okay, well, this has changed. Hell of a tone. Gilbert's voice. Why would I ever want to be helped by them? Ugh. 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 I thought I was gonna die. Huh? What's this? Sweat's coming from my eyes. Sweat's coming from my eyes. Please, Gilbert. You are so pathetic. Look over there. Must be the warp to the next plane. Still, it's hard to believe this is the same spot where we saw the beautiful scenery earlier. Hard to accept anything but the reality in front of us, really. This isn't the real Le Locale. Hello, Kloe? You think we should proceed onward? I'd say so. We might as well at least get a look at what we're going to be facing on the You know, I should have expected a real boss fight, and that didn't, and now I'm stuck with these bitches, which I don't even think I've actually touched Olivier's kit at all. Well, guys, I will be getting schmackest. Isn't that the same bitch from earlier? What? It's another 77 devils. They're the gatekeeper of Ghana, fear for its dark condition, frightful magic. Astard of the Abyss. What? Ugh! Is this Viceman's evil eye? It's got from the curse that was based on a far more powerful version than the bind says itself. Damn it, I can't move a muscle. Oh, can't bring this, we're finished. Get the dark voice here. Be gone, foul blasphemous beast. Yeah, I figured that was Ries. Ries. Thank goodness. I was worried I might not make it in time. Leave the devil to me. I'll take care of it in no time. Damn, Ries, you a bad bitch. She's certainly not letting the grouse setter name down. Don't push your luck, Ries. You know as well as there's not a pony you can take out on your own. I know, but I'm a squire of the grouse setter. I have to at least try. I've got a lot of things I want to say to you. But right now, what I want to do most of all is protect you. Just like you and Rafina protected me. So, I'm guessing something happened between Kevin and... No. Ugh. Ries! Ugh. No! Huh? Kevin? Kevin has Escraft's Spear of Loa. So that was his decision. Sure wasn't expecting to have to use this in here. It's just a formality for worthless devil like you, but I hereby acknowledge you as a heretic to be hunted. Your chances to repent and repent for the God's vengeance have a long past. May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with sorrow. Become dust and vanish into the void of ignorance. Okay, okay. Okay, time to end this. As you can see, I turned out Julia because I was like, I can't do it this fight. I was already getting smacketh. So I did keep Olivier, and I did, I was bitching about how I didn't do anything to him, but I did fix him before this fight. So. There we go. Kevin. Kevin. Estelle? Oh. Huh, at least you get something just for the trouble. Well done, Kevin Graham. Yeah, there's this Hogan. You again. Your next destination is the path of beasts. Devour the new offering presented you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Ghana burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. You didn't perform as well as I had hoped, but my words still came true, did they not? Just who are you? These would time you took that lame-looking mask and shows your face, don't you? If that is what you wish, I would be happy to oblige. But ask yourself this. Is that truly what you desire? What? You have but to say the word, and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? Do you wish to see my face? Kevin? That's enough, Lord of Phantasma. Stop trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense. I am doing no such thing. If he doesn't understand my words, it is because he chooses not to, by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the Child of the Sun to return to you, and with that, you'll finally have sufficient pieces for me to prepare some more advanced game boards for you. No, not again. Your next destination is a path of dream devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light, and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only upon the completion of your collection will your path to a new game board become clear. Kevin, I know you got a lot I want to talk about. Let's save that until later, okay? But... Oh. After all, it sounds like this contains the girl we've all been waiting for. Everything else going to after she's out of the stone. Thanks, Kevin. Indeed. Oh, they made Joshua do it. It's gonna be like not her. It'd be really funny if it was like Kurt or something. she comes. Yay! What just happened? Hey, Estelle. Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light anyway? Huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this. You can say that again. I missed you, Estelle. Same here. You guys missed me? I missed you! Feeling all emotional all of a sudden. There's so many faces I haven't seen in ages here. I'm not sure where to start. I feel you've done a total 180 since the last time too. I mean, wow, Olivia, you look all princely all of a sudden. When'd you cut your hair, Shara? Is that new outfit? It's so daring. I've taken quite a liking to it myself. I have to say, I still prefer the old white coat. I feel so much more at home in than this. Everyone else is the same old though. Well, sorry for not breaking the bank on some new get-up for you to gawk at. These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. Take a lot to get me to change in them. Oh man, it's good to see you again. You don't look like you changed at all. You're still so arid from what I understand it. And Lace, you're here too. As for you, Josette, can you quit calling me damn airhead? In case you're raised in a born, that's not a very nice way to greet someone. What? I was only telling the truth. Sounds like you're always a huge fan of the butt for poor Joshua. Okay, I'll give you sometimes, but always. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It's none of your business. Wow, though, even the captain and major are here. It's lovely to see you too, Estelle. It's been quite some time. Man, this is the best reunion party ever. Don't forget about me too. Kevin, I don't recognize the person with you though. Hi. Hello, I'm Ries, the squire of the Growlster. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. He has, huh? He's nice to meet you. You're really a special girl, Estelle. Just having you here brightens up the room. You really think so? Hey, are you okay? You look a little pale. What? Sorry, Ries. Gonna have to take a rain check on our talk. What are you? I'll leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on. Kevin! Kevin? Oh, is this because of the thing you did? Oh, what thing? What's going on? Kevin, wake up, Kevin. Oh, the dark stigma. So, he has some evil in him, maybe? Ooh, I always get so emotional when I see Estelle. I love Estelle so much. One of my favorite characters. She's so amazing. I love her. Let's go here. Oh, I should have ended that right over here, actually. Kevin, man. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor Sonate. You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sense of it, you really haven't. Nor have you been drinking anything. I was sad to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's a risk we'll choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I have the time to feel pain before you are done, so... If that is your wish, in what world do you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when we first became squire, You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, and your body and her blood, body and blood to her church here on earth. After swearing that you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one, don't make me laugh. Still, there's nothing even relay this information for you. You don't have to see how pathetic a state you're in. Perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Gauser, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments. Even His Holiness the Pope was given a the job as yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of Fifth Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations, turns out the position was meant for you. How long that baby squire once helped teach with the same rank as me. Sure, the fifth market ball will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. Let's already know mine is Cornelia. Simply, a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect me from... Why me? No, I say that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested this of her own, but her problem-solving ability is right times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt. It will be up to our new Fifth Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. We came tonight to protect Rufina, then ended up shooting to the top of the ranks of her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I should go back in time and tell myself what I signed for was just gonna happen just to see my own face. So what will you do? I should make clear you have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one that growls at her 1,000-year history has turned out to be in a position. So doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I have like somebody in position. Ready to start work as soon as definitely. Hell, start piling on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Oh, don't hold back to me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. The kind you need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. Damn. Kevin's got a rough. Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more awful everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, though, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know all of us were chosen based on criteria and then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions any answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following three. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Ch.4? What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? And 3. What is Phantasma and how did it come to exist? That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of us generally fall into those three in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes out of number 3, for example. So putting it like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. But wait, where does Kevin finding conscious come into all of this? Maybe it's not the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. It certainly seems that way. More specifically, the power used to break the barrier, so it must have been the cause. The one who made the red symbol show up on his back. Haven't got any idea what that is either. It's possible maybe some form of thaumaturgy passed down the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua? Do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. Can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. Ries? Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved, but what he did result in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest a while longer. That's a relief. Phew, he sure does not give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Ries? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours is likely based. A seal carved in a person's very soul, said to manifest only the dominions of the Growlsweater. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of existence personally. The dominions are a group of 12 knights who led the Growlsweater. They're supposed to possess incredible power. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their bodies beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you piece together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma applied with him like Joshua did? No. Ordinarily, stigmas can't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and the number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because the stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether stigma has been manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So is that the stigma Joshua had? But it's only a replica of the real thing. Weissman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments. Oh, I wonder if that's the guy who got excommunicated then, yeah? Which is the organization the Growlsweater answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church, yeah. Things that were stolen included vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of dominions. We believe that he went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dreams of creating some sort of superhuman over the society. I thought so. Still, why I think I have a vague understanding of just what the stigmas are now. I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't exactly know why, but Kevin very rarely uses power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a super body ability uses out of nowhere and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it? That's what I believe is likely the cause. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us all this? Yes. I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all this is necessary in order to ensure cooperation with the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure. Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and leave till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you were going to stay and look after him. Before it collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, it was my duty as squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure. I personally see no reason to say no. Many numbers will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so Ries, I got a favor I want to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there a specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just, I'm only just switched on the world of living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. I mean, I'm a bracer, so don't get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you come with me. Thanks! Sorry for opening deciding on my own, Joshua. Sorry for what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. I'll be counting on you to do a good job back and Ries up. You know it! So they made you use Joshua and Estelle, so you still have to use them? That's kind of sweet. That's kind of endearing. Who needs to actually get leveled this time? I love that I have 112, 113, and then I have 108s. I guess they're not that far apart, but still. Well, actually, I need to take Joshua because there's a story I need to do after this, so I'm just gonna Yoinky these for now. Anyways, that will be the end for this chapter. So, thank you so much for watching. I do upload here on YouTube regularly. You can check out my schedule with the link at the description below. And then all of my other socials are linked in my bio. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next YouTube video or over on my Twitch channel. Okay, bye.